I call this meeting to order for the Administrative Committee meeting on Tuesday, May the 9th. It is 5:52 PM. Item 2.1, review and discussion of revisions for the 2022-2023 compensation plan. Mr. Revilla.
Yes, sir. With that, I would call Mr. Gallegos up.
Good evening, Board President Moreno, members of the board, Superintendent Mr. Rion. So before you is a change to the compensation plan for the 22-23 school year. We're adding a new stipend. It's called cheerleading, dance sponsor stipend, and co-sponsor stipend or assistant for the elementaries. So currently, the only students that are able to participate in cheerleading at the elementary level are those that are part of the after-school program. So by having the stipend, we're going to allow students that are not part of the after-school program to be part of cheerleading and dance. And then as that will be additional duties and responsibilities for a teacher or whoever's assigned this, we are adding a stipend for compensation. Any questions?
Questions, board members? Agenda item, thank you. Item 2.2, review and discussion of memorandum of understanding between San Benito CISD and Cameron County Sheriff's Office. Mr. Revilla.
Mr. Gallegos.
Good evening again, Board President Moreno, members of the board, Superintendent Servillon. For this item, I'm going to have Chief Sosa assist me. Is Chief Sosa,
He's out there.
you want me to call him?
Yes,
Chief.
please. I send him a text. So it's an agreement with the Sheriff's Department, and it's just because of the different areas that we actually, I guess there's overlapping service and so forth, so we need to have this MOU in place. But Chief Sosa can get more granular.
Good evening, Ms. Servillon, Mr. Board President. This MOU is between the Cameron County Sheriff's Department and our department. It's a basic MOU stating jurisdiction and mutual aid. So it's not nothing intricate as far as the documentation or wording. So if they need our assistance, we'll help them out. Also, if there's any information pertaining to any investigation that's occurring in their jurisdiction and we get information, we relay it to them. And if they get any information having to do with any school incident, they'll let us know as well. So that's what the MOU entails.
Questions, board members? Thank you.
Thank you.
Agenda item. Item 2.3, review and discussion of amendment number 1 of the data sharing agreement between San Benito CISD and Teach for America Incorporated. Mr. Revilla.
Mr. Gallegos, please walk us through the MOU.
Again, good evening, Board President Moreno, members of the board, and Superintendent Servillon. So before you is an agreement between, it's a change to the agreement between San Benito CISD and Teach for America. The only change that's happening in this MOU is the survey tool that they currently use. So currently they use a system called Panorama, and they're going to change next school year to Cultivate Data. What they're going to do with this new system is they're going to gather data from students so that the instructional coaches can provide, trainings for their upcoming teachers for Teach for America.
Questions, board members?
How many teachers on average do we have that are coming from Teach for America?
I don't want to lie to you. I have to look at the numbers. I know that when I was here back in the day in 1920, we had about 7 or 8 teachers.
Okay.
Thank you, board members. Agenda item. Item 2.4, review and discussion of revisions for the BED local. Mr. Revilla.
Yes, sir. So you have some information for us that you can walk us through as well.
So again, this is the revisions to the policy BED local. What I provided to you all is the policies from surrounding school districts in reference to the same policy. I think I provided Harlingen, Brownsville, Los Fresnos, Donna, and I'm not sure, La Feria, I think. And if you look at the verbiage on the policy, they all say exactly the same thing. When I did ask TASP if we could delineate, special board meetings from committee meetings and regular board meetings, they do not recommend, once again, delineating special board meetings or committee meetings as part of the verbiage that we add to the policy. And like I said, if you do look at surrounding school districts policy, the BED local, they all say exactly the same thing. They don't delineate, committee meetings from regular or special board meetings.
Questions, board members? Agenda item. Committee concerns? Any committee concerns?
Mr. Gallegos, I was looking at the stipends that you had put for cheer and dance, and then I was looking at the there's regular stipends, and it looks like it's not the current stipends that we offer for? Because
So-
I was just comparing it to, like, the high school cheerleading sponsor, and that's not the accurate amount for that stipend anymore?
The 7,000, bell sponsor, and then 3,300 for the assistant, and then cheerleading 4,500, and for BMA, high school 7,000?
Those are those are correct, but the attachment that you put, oh, it's from middle school. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, because it's delineated by, high school and BMA, and then middle school, and then the last page will be for elementary.
So the middle school sponsors will be making the same stipend as the elementary sponsors?
The middle school's making, yeah, it will be about the same time, the same amount.
I want to jump in here because we're going to be reviewing the middle school stipends next week and bringing those for an increase.
Okay, I was just,
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Thank you, Mr. Gallegos.
Thank you.
I adjourn this meeting at 5:58 PM.